espresso in my coffee maker. Yep, you can use any coffee in any method, it's just preference. All right, what exactly is crema? How can I be sure to get that? So crema is that beautiful golden brown stuff on top of our espresso. How you can be sure you get it is a few ways. One, make sure that you are using fresh coffee. Two, make sure that you are fresh grinding. Those are kind of the biggest culprits that you see. And then three, make sure you're kind of using basic espresso dialing and parameters. Use kind of a 2-to-1 ratio, so 15 grams in, 30 grams out, and keep your time in about 25 seconds, give or take. It's gonna be different for every machine. One of the big questions that I get is, does the time start when I push the button or when the first drip comes out? Easiest way is just start the time when you hit the button. Some machines start in 2 or 3 seconds, other machines start in 8 or 9 seconds, depending on pre-infusion and so on. So for the easiest thing, just start it when you go ahead and hit the button as kind of an easy rule of thumb. These are not hard and fast rules, these are really good starting point rules though. Okay, is it true espresso tastes better if you drink it in one sip? Nope, not at all. When I actually am serving an espresso, you can always taste things when they're closer to the temperature of your mouth, and espresso is brewed at about 200 degrees, so it is not served at the temperature of your mouth, which is around 100 degrees or so. So if I'm serving espresso, I like to first really stir it and mix it up well. I want to get all that crema that's on top to be kind of part of the rest of the shot. And then from there, I typically drink it in, anywhere from 3 to 5 sips, just depending on my mood. I also prefer singles over doubles. It's just the way that I like it. People wonder at Klatch why we don't use naked portafilters and why we still use spouts, and it's because I really prefer a single shot of espresso. I think it's kind of the perfect amount. I think you also get a little bit more complexity out of a single than a double, so it's just personal preference, and that's why we serve it that way. If you make an Americano, is it better to pour the shot into the water or the water into the espresso? Really depends on what you're looking for taste-wise. And what I mean by that is if you put your shots at the bottom of the cup and then top it with water, your crema more gets mixed into the beverage, versus if you take your water and pour your espresso on top, your crema kind of lays on top. So at cafes, we typically always will lay the espresso on top. That way when we serve it to you, you get the visual of that crema on top, so it kind of looks like a giant shot of espresso, if you will. So if that's the flavor that you want, that's how you want it. I personally don't like the flavor. What would you do on a Brancilio Sylvia? I've been running mine with 14.5 grams and getting pretty good shots, but with the lighter roast beans, that sits pretty low in the bucket. What would you do? If it tastes good, then don't do anything. Just keep enjoying it. If you think that you get a better extraction when your portafilter is a little bit fuller, just use a little bit more coffee and then run your shots a little bit longer to kind of equal it out. But ultimately, if it tastes good to you, then that's kind of all that matters, so don't change anything.